Ladies and gentlemen, good day to you all, and today you find me at Van der Kooi Sportscars. As you can see behind me, that's their racing lorry. Now, first of all, before I start talking about anything, I would like to thank everybody who has been in touch, everybody who has given me advice, everybody who has been supportive. I cannot believe how much people got in contact with me after they saw the video of me crashing the Lotus. And before I do anything or say anything or talk to you about anything that needs to happen to the car, I would like to thank every one of you who has been in contact with me and has been supportive throughout, well, the entire journey. First of all, if you don't know what I'm talking about me crashing the Lotus, here is a clip of what happened. Brake, into second. Turn in. There we are. And oh, there. No. Nee. Fucking hell. Nee. Meen je dat? Kut. Nee. Nee. Meen je dit? Kutzooi. Ik kom gewoon fucking tegen die... Oh, nee. Now that you have seen that, I want to talk about what needs to be done. Now, first of all, the car is, well, it's broken, it's undrivable at the moment, but it can be fixed. Now, some of you have been asking me if I'm going to do it myself, but I'm not really that technical and I don't really have that much knowledge about repairing a car, and even the bodywork needs to be repaired, and I prefer to have it being done by a specialist, if you know what I mean. But currently the car is residing at Van der Kooi Sportscars in the back. I'm just going to show it to you in a minute. I'm going to talk about what needs to be done to the car and well, when it will be finished, because I cannot wait to get it back on the road. I mean, look at this weather. It's absolutely beautiful outside, and yeah, I'm itching to drive it again, if you know what I mean. But let's go inside and see what needs to be done to the car. Right, so when we enter the building, we can see a lot of Lotuses that are in need of repair or storage or whatever. And if you look closely in the back, that's my Elise over there. Now, at first sight it looks fine, but if we look a bit closer, you can actually see what has been damaged in the crash. Now, first of all, if you saw the clip, you see that this bit over here, the front panel, has been sort of broken out of alignment, and I have done a video about me breaking the front end splitter a while back, and you might have noticed it had some bumps and scratches on the front. I am planning to do this entire bit, just to repaint it and just repair the entire front end while we're at it. Now, if we walk towards the back, we can actually see what has been damaged on the car. Just really, there we are. Yeah, right. So, as you can see, this is all fiberglass. Now, as you can see, it sort of snapped. The crash really just broke the entire back end. And as you can see, it's also in pieces over here. Now, this is actually one solid back end, but the crash sort of snapped the well, I think the bit where it was sort of tied together. Now, as you can see down here, the diffuser is also a bit bent. Now, this can be re-bent, that's not the problem, but I'm not really sure if it needs to be changed or if it's still functioning, if it's just re-bent. Now, the garage is guaranteeing that it will be fine, so I'm just going to take their word for it. But as you can see on the bodywork, it's mostly just scratches of fiberglass just being broken. The light inside, I don't know which one it is, but one of them, oh, I think this is the one. As you can see, there's a bit of shattering in there. One of the lights popped out and it snapped and it broke. So this entire back end needs to be changed. Other than that, the suspension was already reinforced by the previous owner, so a big thanks to him for that, of course. As you can see, it's got a bit of a mark here on the wheel, a bit of scuffs over here and there, and the wheel is not really sort of bent, but it needs to be realigned, of course. Other than the wheel, the suspension is, well, there are some parts that need to be changed, mostly the toe links. I don't know if anything else needs to be looked over, but the body really took most of the hit, so It's just the body that needs to have a lot of work. Now what I also wanted to show you is this Lotus at the moment. As you can see, this is the subframe of the Lotus, and just to make sure what happened to mine, the hit was over here on the wheel itself, and this is the subframe. Now if anything over here snapped or bent the subframe over here, I could have written off the car. And it is really interesting to see it naked like this, because it really shows the amount of work that the Lotus engineers had to do to sort of make this car. It is just unlike anything I have ever seen before, and especially the front. If I would have hit the front over here and this would have snapped off and then hit the frame, and if it was bent, it was just... the entire worth of the car is what I would have needed to pay to get a new subframe on, and I am so lucky that the subframe on my car is still in good shape. Now, for people who know about Lotus parts, they are quite expensive, and luckily Van der Kooi Sports Cars has hooked me up with a new back end, so I'm really grateful for that. Some people have advised me to take a sort of replica kit, but Van der Kooi is advising against that because the alignment of the panel is not really what it should be. So I got an entire new back end, which is over there-ish. I'll show it to you in a minute. A brand new one is really expensive. Plus it's in the UK, I live in the Netherlands, and to have it transported here is also quite expensive. So if I walk over here, I'm going to show you, look, there we are, the new panel. Now, as we can see, it is over here. At the moment it is black, and it needs to be painted, of course. Now, other than the color, it has a bit of a mark. I don't know where it was, I think on the other side. I can't really find it. There is a mark somewhere, but I'll make a detailed shot of it when I find it. Anyway, it's got a bit of a scuff somewhere and that needs to be repaired, but other than that, this is a original Lotus Elise back end, and this is the back end that's going to be fitted on the car. So this needs to be stripped of paint and repainting, and other than that, the front needs to be done as well. So to sum it up, I'm going to do the front end, the back end. I'm going to, well, make the wheels a bit prettier again, of course, and it's just a bit of suspension bits that needs to be changed on the wheel. Other than that, it's actually in quite good condition, to be honest. So yeah, I've been very lucky that anything else wasn't broken. I know, of course, it was a stupid mistake of me to be too enthusiastic and try to be entertaining on camera.
Oh, this is amazing! Oh my god! Right, I'm taking you on the outside. Yes! I've overtaken somebody! Ah! Yes! Oh goodness! Oh my god! My first ever power slide! I'm having an orgasm!
But if you put your feet in my shoes, it was my first time on track. I've been dreaming about driving a sports car on track for my entire life, and I sort of got the red mist. I was too much in the moment, and I've been foolish. I've been stupid. I admit it. I'm not hiding behind it. It's a stupid mistake I've made. So anyone watching this, my advice to you, prepare yourself. Do some training, do some lessons, take it easy. First of all, take it easy, take it slow, and gradually build up. Now, as you saw in the clip, I was also following a Porsche 911, and that car has got twice more grip, twice more power, so it was foolish of me to try and keep up with that. But in the end, yeah, I learned my lesson. It's going to be expensive, of course, to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I adore that car too much for it to be just written off, and it is repairable, so why wouldn't I? Again, I would like to thank everybody for their support who has been in touch with me advice. I've got a lot of addresses for repair shops now. I've got so much information now, and I cannot begin to thank every one of you who has been in touch, and it has really helped me through this, well, time of need, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to wrap it up now. Also a special thanks to Van der Kooi Sportscars, who picked up the car the same day of the crash, and for it to be residing here, and of course for their amazing support by hooking me up with that new backend, and of course all the advice they have given me. So thumbs up for Van der Kooi Sportscars. For now, I'm going to wrap up the video. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more, because there will be plenty more videos to come. Ciao!